Welcome back, everybody, to another Doctrzombie live stream. We're back in FOXHOLE after doing a real quick start of the war stream earlier today. I am here at Keel Hall in Reavers Pass, working on just basic Logi stuff right now. It is day one of the war. The war's been online for about 6 hours now. So there is a lot of stuff to be done in order to get going. And unfortunately, I gotta find me a truck. Like, that is, that is a genuine problem, is getting enough resources, or swiping a truck that is not being used at the time. I just checked the seaport and all the trucks there are gone. So there is none left. It's a matter of finding... Oh my god, somebody's got a damn flatbed there. That's incredible. Finding enough stuff to get a truck. And you can see that scrap even is hard to come by at the moment. Like, you gotta be fast to get on top of these piles. Is that, any more scrap here? No, there's some fuel. We'll take that, though. I'll need that for my truck when I get one. And some of these vehicles might be, you know, abandoned. Who knows? But probably not. Probably somebody here is using them and they would like to continue using them. We got facilities being built everywhere. We got a joint facility for my regiment, CFR. The Colonial First Responders are working in conjunction with one or two other regiments to do a joint facility so that we don't have to spend all our time maintaining one facility that's just for us when we can do it for multiple people. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this 250 screw. I'm going to run over to the refinery, I'm going to dump it in, get some BMATs, wait for those to cook fully, and then build myself a truck. And, yes, it does suck to be walking around full of pockets just filled with fucking scrap. But, it is what it is. You gotta do it. Hi, Dirty D. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the war. War 108. Colonials. We've had, a couple bad wars. We've got a couple bad wars under our belts. I don't know where the website is that keeps track of that information. But I think we've lost, like, the last 4 in a row or something bad like that. It's been rough. It's tough to be a collie right now. But the new content is here. The trailers and the naval warships and like massive warships that apparently like require different crew to be in different cabins within the boat, like maintaining radar and shit like that. Like, it's complicated. It's like playing oh gosh, Barotrauma, I guess. Although I've never actually played Barotrauma, I've seen a little bit of it, and that's what it kind of seems like. So, anyway, you love going to the arcades and pocket full of change? Nice. Does sound great. My children are still awake because they don't have school tomorrow. So we are, see right here, I think this is a free car. This is a parking lot area. It does appear that whoever was using it is no longer using it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. And I've got, you know, a bare amount of gas here. But hey, I mean, now I don't have to build this. And this is great. It'll be able to get more scrap than one of these regular trucks. I will eventually have to swap with someone or build my own when I need to... this is the refinery, but I gotta go from the other side, don't I? Yes. When I need to grab crates and bring them to the front. But for now, this will do nicely. Screw! I'm gonna go ahead and just park this over here for a second. I'm gonna lock it, because I want to keep it. Using it for now. And I'm just gonna grab one of my diesel cans. I'll leave the other behind. And run across here before I get run over. Yes, slow, burdened walking. The plight of the pedestrian. Alright, there we go, all fueled up. Now, where can I get some delicious scrap? We've got these 2 mines down here, salvage mines. They are both empty. Someone is sitting on them, looting them constantly. We've got these salvage mines up here. 400, 5 components, 400. We've got this scrap field up here, empty. We've got component mines over here, 45, oop, and 20. Component field is being looted by... Am I in the way? Like, do I need to fucking leave? Let me get out of the, like, main area here. Just to fucking get away from traffic. Pull into this little field over here. Nobody's gonna need this. Excuse me, what do you need? What?
Whose vanilla ice cream is that?
Mine. Don't touch it.
Okay.
What do you want?
Nothing.
Okay. 9 o'clock, bedtime. Bye. No. If you stop bothering me, maybe. It's 2 idiots just staring at me through the door like, is he gonna stop talking? The fuck? Whose ice cream is that? You know it's not yours. The fuck? Okay. So we've got the next hex over here, has a salvage mine with 700, and this salvage mine is 200. That's kind of crappy. Component field here is full of components, but I can't get them without a hammer. So here's the deal, like, in order to get the salvage over here, we would need a landing craft of some sort. This whole area is technically islands. I mean, even this part here is like a peninsula, but it's blocked off by an impassable mountain. So it is pure naval. All 3 of these over here are pure naval engagement situations. Yeah, I mean, it's been going crazy. There's some kind of landing over here, pushing on Surge Gate. But I need scrap that I can actually get to. And short of sitting at a fucking mine, which looks like my best option right now, honestly. Oh, there's a salvage field up here. Alright, it's a bit of a drive. What's the quickest way? Yeah, only way, really, is to go right and then up. Let's see what I can get before it runs out. Now, the good news is salvage mines, scrap fields, sorry, salvage fields. Why wasn't it turning? God damn. Oh, and this is not where I wanted to go. Anyway, thank you for pushing me in the wrong goddamn road, jackass. Just gonna cut across the grass here. It's gonna be quicker. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted? Salvage fields replenish at like 45 minutes-ish. So, it's quite possible by the time I finish helping whoever's there wipe out this northern salvage field that, are you lagging or what? What's going on there, Salty? That I might be able to turn around and start working on one that just respawned. That's the hope, anyway. So, let me pay attention to my driving here, because there's a bunch of curves and then a bridge. I'll look at the chat. I saw Morbid Rain. Hi, Morbid Rain. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, dude. Looks like somebody built a road that goes straight down the cliff there so that you don't have to go back and forth across the winding road, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty fucking sweet. Damn kids, right? They've never seen me stream before. Pretty sure streaming without talking would not get any views. Yeah, I feel like it would be a boring stream, that's for sure. Like, people watch streamers for their personalities and their content, not for the game. At least that's my understanding. That's why I watch streamers. Talk to them. Yes, sort of. Sort of, Morbid Rain. You can build roads, little, like, side path roads. They're not as, you know, functional and fast as these big ones. But they are also expensive to maintain. They decay quickly, and they use up a lot of, garrison supplies, or I think maintenance supplies is what they're called now. M-subs, maintenance supplies. Oh, the Wardens lost the rush in Tempest Island. Nice. That was one of the island areas I was showing you guys. Sweet. That's what all the F's in chat are for. You can see scrolling behind my head. And bridges as well. You can build, like, simple, like, infantry-size bridges. Like, I don't think they're big enough for trucks. Pretty sure. I have to double check on that one. I've never really done it. Bridge building. But you can also repair bridges that are destroyed. Like, the game has bridges and roads in certain locations. So you can blow up all the bridges. Any bridge can be blown up, and then it has to be repaired by one of the factions before it can be used again. I suspect I will not spend the whole night doing Logi. I will spend maybe 2 hours, I hope less actually, like an hour doing Logi. And then I'll take some crates to the front lines and then use them to be a medic or whatnot. Okay, we've got 3 people with flatbeds here. That's crazy. It's amazing that so many people have gotten flatbeds so far. Like, flatbeds are tough to get this early in the game because you gotta have all the support system available to get components, which includes getting petrol, includes building the salvager devices, or you gotta get lucky and find rare resources, abandoned wreckage. And then get lucky that it turns into R-mats instead of E-mats. I'm just here for the scroop, the B-mat salvage that I need. Or if I can get some tech materials, that'll be sweet too. Thimble base is for us. Oh, medical's responding to that. Inventory's full. Oh god, something just got destroyed. A bit more there to grab. Boxes are probably empty because people are scrooping. Alright, here's my first of probably 3 runs back and forth. Morbid, yes. The war does end at some point, specifically when one side has captured enough victory points over the other. And it has gotten close before, and then the other team has turned around and won it. So it can change overnight sometimes. You know, a big clan releases a bunch of tanks to the field, and people start, you know, coordinated pushes. Can really make a rapid difference, and then, you know, people who haven't built up defenses start losing ground. Yeah, when a specific team takes the majority of the map, and it is a large majority, it's not easy to do, then the war ends there. Sometimes the wars last more than a month. I've been in wars. Oh, the Wardens lost an Endless Shore location as well. Sidey Fall. I've been in wars that have lasted 60 days, I think. I believe War 100 lasted like 60 days. It was a long one. Alright, I got another full stack here. Let me go over here, and I'll show you the map real quick so you can kind of get an understanding. And then once... Alright, so Here's the current map. As you can see, the war just started. There, it's very even. But you'll see up here in the top left corner, 18 out of 32 for the Wardens, 19 out of 32 for the Colonials. So we currently have a slight advantage, probably here, Abandoned Ward, the center of the map. We took early today and have held on to it. That's probably our main advantage. Although pushing into Marvin Hollow is pretty big. That's a huge forward. All these little blue dots are people asking for stuff or highlighting things. Usually like Logi lists, like, hey, what do we need? What equipment do we desperately need in the front? So like Booma Stones, those are a type of grenades, is the last thing somebody asked for. So I'm all the way over here in Reaver's Pass, down in this lower corner. So I will probably, once I get some equipment, push it up here into Endless Shore to defend Wellchurch or attack Saltbrook. Do shit there. Something else just effed. I don't know what it was. But we must have captured or taken down some other warden location. So, Bringing Church, it looks like is your name. Or Burning Church. That might be it, Burning Church. You said, what role should you try first in this game? So, there's really two ways that people get their first start in the game, and both of them, I think, are equally useful for learning how the game works. You either spawn in somewhere in the front lines, grab a rifle, some ammo, talk to somebody and say, hey, where's the battle? Learn by doing and watching how to fight. And, once you've died a bunch of times and maybe even gotten lucky and shot somebody to death, and you kind of understand how fighting works, then spawn in at the back and do some Logi. Or the reverse, start at the back and just grab a hammer, which you start with. You spawn in with a hammer. Find a truck or get someone to drive you to a scrap yard. Hold on. Are you trying to get in here? Fucking idiot kids. Talking loudly outside my door. Anyway. And just come to a scrapyard like this and just beat the shit out of some scrap. Like, that's the easiest thing to do. If you break scrap and you don't even take it to the refinery, if you just leave it in a box and somebody else comes and picks it up, congratulations, you've already started helping. Like, you already have done some small amount of effort that means something big to somebody. You're helping the war effort. And you can learn from there. So I picked up this Atlas hauler that someone left unlocked at the garage, or at the parking lot, really. And now I have the ability to, give that back, to gather my own scrap from this scrap field, load it into this hauler, which has a bit more space than the regular hauler truck, and then I can drive it back to the refinery and turn it into useful things. If you are looking, I mean, that alone makes a difference. You've been on the front line in real life. This is very different. You get to respawn here. You may find frontline fighting easier to understand then. Just conceptually, Warden's lost Reef and Tempest. Oh my god, we're taking Tempest. 2 locations left, Isle of Psyche and Surge Gate. Incredible. Good. Fantastic. Oop, I just got out of my car. Understanding tactics and how to defend and attack different positions and flanking and such, can put you leagues ahead of the average grunt that spawns in and just runs straight at the enemy and shoots at them. Like, it seems to me, as a casual observer playing the game, that people sometimes just get laser focused on, I'm going in a straight line shooting at the guy at the other side and I died and now I have to do it again over and over and over. Otherwise, they're going to get closer to the base, which might be kind of true. But you could do so much more by looking for holes in their defenses, by, building defenses of your own, by switching weapons, by looting weapons off bodies and bringing them back to the base. There's like so many other activities in the front lines that make a bigger difference than simply being infantry over and over and over. But yeah, try logistics. And Logi can be a very complicated and very time-consuming part of the game. But you don't have to do everything from one end to the other. You don't have to build your car, take your car to the scrapyard, fill the car with scrap, drive it to the refinery, change it into BMATs, take those BMATs to a factory, turn that into supplies, and drive them to the front. You certainly can, but you don't have to do all that to make a difference in the game. You can simply do one thing really well and let somebody else pick up where you left off. If you just dump your scrap that you bring in a truck at the refinery and set it to public, and set it to make BMATs, EMATs, and diesel, someone will, within minutes or, hours later, come and pick up the 1,000 BMATs that you made and take it and drive it to the front line to make defenses, or turn it into bullets, guns, everything else that you might need. And you didn't have to worry about that. You didn't have to think about, well, what do they need? Oop, accident. You didn't have to drive it, take it on the long, lonely drive up to the front, which can be time-consuming and boring, depending on if you like trucking or not. There are other people who are happy to do that for you. But you can do the whole thing, too. If you're like, you know what, I really want to be the guy who builds ammo, loads the ammo into a truck, drives the truck to the front line, drops it off at the base, and then grabs a gun and uses my own ammo to shoot the enemy in the face, you can do all of that. You just got to learn how to do each piece.
That little shortcut for you.
What in the world has he got in there? I have no idea what that is. That's new, whatever that was. I've never seen that before on the back of a flatbed. Sheesh. Yeah, it's a complicated game. It's a bit of Factorio and a bit of Call of Duty. And I hope to show off a little bit of everything tonight. Probably some chocolate. Crashed UFO. It did kind of look like a giant UFO chunk. I'm wondering if it's a part for like a naval base, or if it's a part for if it's one of the new tractor trailer hitches that you put on the back of a hauler. I don't know though. No idea. Alright, the refinery's over here. Boop. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Half of it into explosive materials, the other half into basic materials. Ooh, there's some refined materials cooking here. I'll take the extra scrap someone left behind and use it. And, yeah, this is going to my personal stockpile. It's not getting dumped directly out so that other people can use it. I'll be using it myself. All right, let me pull down here and have a look at the local map. All right, this scrap salvage field here has recently respawned. It is full. It may need to generate the tiles, but I know that at least the tiles will be generating. Now the question is everybody else already there hitting it with hammers, or am I going to be like the first 1 or 2 people there? Chances are there will be a lot of people. There's a few, but there's enough scrap here, and it's spawning in that we should be able to make it work. And this is going to be good because I'll be a lot closer to the refinery, so I'll be able to do less driving, more scrapping. Can you do medical stuff like bringing people to the hospital? Yes, absolutely. And I talked a little bit earlier that my regiment is CFR, the Colonial First Responders. That's why I've got a little medical symbol in the corner over there, as well as I keep track of how many lives I've saved. So what I kind of want to do today, although I could assist the Reggie by stockpiling crates in our stockpile, because I want to go to the front line, I might do some of that, but ultimately I want to bring a bunch of crates of medical supplies to the front, and then play medic for a bit. Now, medic uniforms have not yet been unlocked. That is a technology we need to research. by collecting tech materials. It's complicated, but I could go over it later. So I cannot stack my bandages and my blood plasma on top of each other, which means I'll be able to take less to the front lines, but there won't be many medics out there. And because there's no, like, machine guns yet, again, needs to be researched, when people get shot with a bullet, they might not be dead. They might be bleeding out. So I will have the opportunity to save lives. So, we'll see. And I'll also bring some other important shit. I'll see what Logi's asking for. Oh, here we go. Here's some iron. That's a tech material. Okay, apparently that guy has some kind of Uzi. We may have unlocked the first tier of weapons. I'll have to check the engineering center. Can someone steal my truck? Yes and no. Yes, they absolutely can. You can lock your truck, which I have done. I've locked my truck so that it won't get taken by random teammates. But you can unlock any truck using a wrench. I'm gonna keep the iron on me so that I can put more scrap in that thing. Yeah, we're hammering faster than these things are spawning. So if you have a wrench that you can pick up from a base, you know, that someone else built and stocked there, you can use that to break the lock on any vehicle. That includes the enemy vehicles. You can steal Warden vehicles from them, and it is a good idea to do so, especially if you can get, like, a tank. Kill them with gas and then steal their tank. Hilarious. It's 10 out of 10. Is it possible to commit war crimes? Yes, the game jokes about war crimes all the time. We say the Wardens commit war crimes. Wardens claim that we commit war crimes. We often joke about eating Warden babies. But yes, there are war crimes in this game, specifically the use of gas weapons. We have gas grenades that can be used against people. Oh, we took City Fall in Endless Shore. Fantastic. F's all around. There is also the previous major update to FOXHOLE was Inferno, which brought flame weapons into the game. So handheld flamethrowers as well as flame tanks. And I do enjoy using the handheld flamethrowers. they were fun. Yeah, Warden Museum. Alright, we have overfished this area. There are too many people here. Okay. These salvage mines are being camped. One of them has 600, but they're being camped. They're going to be empty. Let's just take what we've got back. It's almost full. Bertrake, how you doing, buddy? Have you jumped in yet? I saw you played for 2 minutes. Just enough to log in and set yourself to be Colonial, I hope. Alright. Let's go make some more BMATs. Ah, here's the engineering center. This is where we do our tech research. If you bring iron alloys, which you make from the iron that you dig up, you can use that to research the motorcycle, which will then unlock the ambulance and the bus, chariot. And the pitch gun. That's why the guy had a machine gun. The pitch gun is the one being researched. When that gets unlocked, it'll give us the medic fatigues, the bayonets, binoculars, field bridge, that's building that small little man bridge, and also concrete mixers. But, for now, prototype kit for the pitch gun. Sure, why not? Let me jump out and grab one. And head to the refinery. Is the game free? No, but I think it's $20? It might be $30. And it does not go on sale, like, ever, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen it on sale. If I have seen it on sale, it's been, like, 10% off. I crushed that guy. Came close, though. All BMATs. all BMATs. We're going to need a lot more BMATs than we will EMATs. And since I've got some iron in my pockets, I can make that... It's almost instant. Like, the iron is very quick to process. Okay. Let me take a look-see at the situation, resource-wise, in the area. So there's another salvage field up here that's recently respawned. And I bet that is lacking people, unlike this one here, which is over full. I could go do that. And I probably need some. I could use more BMATs. Let's do that. Let's go pick up another full truck of salvage to turn into BMATs. Which will also give my EMATs a bit more time to cook, so I can maybe make some Boomastones. Because bringing grenades up to the front lines this early in the war is very helpful. Or Mammons, whatever they need. Mammons are the heavy explosive grenades designed to take down towers, or pillboxes, or, you know, other structures. Boomastones are the frag grenades meant for killing infantry. My god, the roads are busy here, aren't they? Fucking hell. Normally 30 bucks, it's 20 at the moment. Probably for celebrating the sale, the new patch. So they're probably on sale because they know people are going to be hyped about the new naval warfare stuff. So yeah, get it, man. We've got a FOXHOLE Discord channel on my Discord where we talk about stuff there. Argus, $20.09 on Steam right now. Yes, Mammons are the cheap bunker busters. Look, this dude's got a tank. Probably full of petrol. Or going to fill up with petrol. He's a good man. Doing God's work. That keeps our factories running. Our scrap factories and everything else. I should check the factories, the scrap mines over here before I go past them. Especially the comp mine. Only 45 components. 900 salvage? 1,000 salvage? Hold on. I might not need to go that far, and I might not need to spend any time hitting things with a hammer. So this is a little shortcut. If you don't want to spend a bunch of time hitting things with a hammer, find some of these. Salvage mine. And you can just grab it from there. Nice and quick. Okay, almost done here. Let me go get the other one. Now this guy here is camping on that component mine. Like I mentioned earlier, components at this stage in the game are so hard to come by. Oh shit, I just stole components. I wanted to get salvage. It's fine, I need some components. Components are good. Go ahead and squeak a few more out. My bad. If I get 30 RMATs, I can build a flatbed. Flatbeds are needed to haul around big, heavy stuff, including containers that can hold 5,000 scrap. This truck here can hold 2,000. So having a container on the back of a flatbed is worth 1.5 of these vehicles. Which is huge when you're, you know, talking about getting large amounts of materials and running it on these long roads. You want to minimize the time that you have to drive everywhere. People are heading up to that other salvage mine field. I am in the United States, so... Ow, fuck. As is Morbid Rain. I don't know where Argus is. Flatbreads are nice. But jeez. The flatbed is the... Here, you can see it up here. This is the resource container on the back of a flatbed holding 5,000 either scrap or components or sulfur or coal or whatever salvageable... Sorry, not salvageable. Whatever raw resource they can put in there. However, much like the truck I'm in now, it cannot hold crates or refined materials like B-mats or R-mats. The hauler trucks can, but they hold less. They only hold 15 slots, whereas this is 20 slots. Or the flatbed can pick up a shipping container, and that can hold crates of stuff, including packaged materials, if you package materials. And that can hold 60 crates, whereas, again, one of these trucks can only hold 15. So, moving large quantities of supplies, you want one of these with a shipping container. We are doing our best to head to the refinery. I can move a bit faster than him, too, because the flatbeds are slower. You need to eat. Food, yes, that's the thing I've been forgetting. It's a great game. There's nothing quite like it. Alright, all this, boom, into B-mats. I've already got 1,400 B-mats. I'm going to make some R-mats as well. And I'll drop off the rest of the R-mats for somebody else, the rest of the components for somebody else to use. Okay, at this time, I am done with this truck. I've got lots of B-mats, more cooking. What I really need is a regular-ass hauler. So I'm going to go over here and park it so that somebody else can have it. I'm going to unlock it. Somebody is building a liquid container here. Okay. So this here is a factory. If I bring raw resources to it, I can build stuff like boomstone grenades. I need basic and explosive materials. Argenti rifles. 7.62, that's the ammo for the rifles. We have a lot of things here. The grayed out stuff is still locked. We can't build it yet because we need to research it. So let me go. Ooh, almost got clipped by that car there. Let me go weave in and out of traffic and grab all the B-mats I can hold. And then run across the street here, hopefully not falling or dying.
Sorry, I thought that's what it was for.
This guy started refueling his truck on
like,
this dude's
perfect,
tank.
I need fuel, so I was like, I'll hook up.
That's
why
so
not?
funny. I'm gonna help this dude build his vehicle so that I can get to work on mine.
Have a good one, my lad.
Thank you.
My objective right now, I want to build a regular hauler here at the garage where we build our basic vehicles. And then I want to grab the rest of my B-mats, E-mats, and take them over to the factories and build a bunch of medical supplies. If I have exactly 15, I will take them straight to the front. If I have more, I'll drop them off with my regiment first. I could also build a motorcycle just for fun, but I'm not going to do that. I want a truck. And then I'm going to go to the north and do some medical on the front line. Yes, there is definitely friendly fire. If you do wind up killing too many of your teammates, you will be restricted from using weapons for a time period. People can report you, you can get banned for griefing, that is a thing. But accidental friendly fire happens all the time. Especially when you're doing things like throwing grenades, or gas, or using artillery. Nothing quite as aggravating as sighting in your artillery, firing, and then killing like 4 people on your team accidentally. It happens. 100 BMATs to make a basic truck. Like I said, I had 1,400 ready to go in the factory. So that's another 1,300 that I can use for building crates. And by the time I finish this, I'll have even more ready to go. Only thing is, I need to make sure I get a tank of gas, because this is only going to start with 5 liters. And I'm going to need a lot more than that. Go! Oh,
Hey, if you guys need extra BMATs, feel free to take them off this truck. I need the crates, but you can take the BMATs off if you want. I fucked up. I meant to put them into crates, but I didn't.
I'll just leave it in the garage for somebody to build stuff with.
Sweet.
There. Alright, I've got my truck. I left all those BMATs behind. Except for the ones that are mine. I'm going to come over here to the refinery. I'm going to grab 1 diesel and the rest of my BMATs, and I will head over to the factories. So there's 2 factories right across the street from each other. You can, you know, you're going to have some traffic here. So I'm going to go to the edge, try to stay as much out of the way as possible. And I'm going to start right off with medical. 1 of each medical supply. We've got bandages used to stem bleeding. We've got first aid kits. They use bandages to heal other people who are still alive that have not fallen down. Then we've got the trauma kit, used to revive wounded soldiers, people who are bleeding out on the ground. And then blood plasma. That's the ammo for the trauma kit. So we're building 1 of each. It's going to take 4 minutes before that's done, because there are other people building medical supplies, and I can almost guarantee it's my regiment. Although, actually, shirts are soldier supplies. These are basically respawns. These are lives. You can't spawn into an area unless you have 1 soldier supply to carry you. So people might be building those as well, because they're always, 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 always in need. Let's build... Well, let's... Hold on. Let's build that prototype. So I have a prototype kit for the pitch gun, which is a sidearm machine gun. Not machine gun, but like Uzi. And that uses 9mm. So I'm going to build 3 9mm and 1 pitch gun. And it's a crate of like 5 or 10. It's not like a single gun. It's a bunch of guns. Alright. Let me get my diesel. Let me fuel up my truck. Okay. Truck's full. And then let me see what they need at Endless Shore here, Wellchurch. No Logi list there. MSA is a regiment, apparently. Seed! Praise seed. Here's what they need. 32 minutes ago. Shirts. Coming with BMATs. BMATs and shirts. The basic stuff. Look at all these fucking soldiers. Holy shit, there's a bunch of people. God damn. So I can look at the bunker base and see what they have and what they need. The safe route is probably from behind here. Looks like there's just trucks on the damn bridge. Yeah, I mean, they've got tons of mammons. 500 mammons available. They've got some medical supplies, but not much. They need bandages badly. And they have some shirts. I could also bring all my stuff to Wellchurch, the big town base here. Tons of guns, tons of ammo, not much of anything else, except tons and tons of shirts. We will see. Right now, I think my best bet is to try to bring as much medical supplies and maybe shirts to the front as possible, and bring it to that bunker base, and then play medic. But there are other options as well. I could supply enduring wake, or like some of these are. This is like full of default stuff. Like, goddamn 5,000 bullets there. Shit. All right, let's get back to actually doing some factory work here. So I can of course use both factories. If I park here, I can only access this one, but I could drive across the street and access the other. So I can use both factories at once. So we'll build shirts in this one. 8 minutes until those are done. It's going to be a while. Radios. Shovels and wrenches. Okay, I'm out of BMATs. I'll leave some behind and then go get more. They go through them pretty quick, you know? Okay. Let's take my 40 explosives and as many BMATs as I've got left. There we go, I'm all out. All my scrapping is done. The EMATs take a lot longer. They won't be done for another 32 minutes. But all the scrap I turned into BMATs, all done. So, Burning Church says, can you create nukes? Yes. Yes, that is a thing. Late game, the last technology that you unlock is missiles. I don't think it specifically says nuclear weapons, but it is essentially with how it behaves. You get my medical supplies. Let's bring bandages. Lots of those. We're about to finish our 9mm and pitch guns as well. And then we'll start some boomas. Okay. I can do 2 crates of booma stones. We don't need them yet, but it might be good to have some tripods up there for when we finally do unlock the stuff that needs it. Some more important stuff. Ooh, not enough BMATs for that. Sag. Yeah, okay, but I'm doing factory shit too. Okay, 1 minute, 6 minutes. We'll just sit and wait. Oh, sorry, dude. Original or cherry flavor. Absolutely, Merc Drake. Let me know if you need any help. Slippy, Friendly, myself, we all know it well enough to teach. I consider myself a pro at this game by now. I've played for hundreds of hours. I think I hit 500 hours earlier this year. I'm just going to grab some public BMATs. I'll grab some garrison supplies, which you need to keep your AI active when people leave. It's complicated. That's a whole other can of worms. But maintenance supplies keep your bunkers from decaying. They'll eventually decay without a constant supply of maintenance supplies. 30 seconds. Oop, the boomas are done. Yoink. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more water, because my water ran out, and I have to wait for this stuff to cook. I also just realized that if I want to put my supplies into my team's secret supply stash, I need to type in the code, and I don't want everyone to know the code, because then they can take stuff out of it. So I'll probably put on a different screen while I do that. But good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by Burning Church. Understand it's super early. Have a good one. See you later. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to sit here and it literally won't take very long for me to fill the water bottle up. That's all I'm doing. Hi, Slippy. I'm already back. Water bottle filled up. Ugh. Okay. You're banned from YouTube for using an app blocker? God damn, Flippy. That's bullshit. Stupid Google. Oh, the King of the Castle thing is active? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. That's a Twitch plugin that I was using when I was playing the game King of the Castle. And I haven't played it in a long time, so I should probably make sure that that gets disabled or turned off. Now, the question is, how do I get it to turn off? There. I've disabled it for me. I don't know if that will work for you. I hope that it does. Let me know. Oh, you hit it on your end? Okay, that's fine too. Okay. Let's see how our crap is cooking. Okay, I don't want... Fuck it. I can't see how much I can build. There we go. Alright. That'll do. Okay, so now I'm going to put some of my supplies into my guild's private supply storage locker in the seaport here. And I'm going to do that by driving over here.
Do y'all have a oil container? Oh,
I have fuel too.
Okay. So I click this button and I can type in the reserve code. I'm just going to go ahead and put my face nice and big for a little bit here while I get the code. Oh shit, I got to get it from Discord. I got to turn Discord back on and jump in there. And grab the Logi code. Okay.
Well, by any chance,
and
that would expedite.
Won't say it out loud like I normally do.
Okay, yeah,
when
that's fair. I'll take that too.
I type things so that I don't get it wrong.
Do you want my wife?
No, unfortunately, I do not.
We'll
like
eat
sharing.
my food too.
What the fuck is happening over there? Alright, now I can go back to the foxhole screen. There we go. Quick and easy. Done. This is what
Thank
they've
you,
currently got.
See you around. You're welcome.
Love you.
I'm going to put some of my medical supplies in there. One of my 9mm, one of my boomas. I think I might need to put another bandage in there as well. Alright, let's go grab some of the other shit I've built. Big face, hide. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's too many fucking people at the factories. How much space do I still have? I have exactly 3. I've got shirts brewing. Tell you what, it might make sense for me to just dump all of this shit in there, finish grabbing everything, and then decide what I want to bring with me. That seems like the smart move. Should have done it first time. Okay, so instead, I'll dump everything into... yeah, it was weird. Into the private stockpile, and then go grab all my remaining crates that are cooking. Yeah, it's a cool looking computer. Morbid Rain's computer, the new one. Oh, looks pretty sweet. I gotta go around the back here. There's fucking too many people. Well, I guess around the front, because this is the back. Yeah, now they're gone. Now they've left. Right after I said I was gonna sneak around. 3 minutes for more medical supplies. And this stuff is done. 3 minutes for the maintenance supplies. Cool. And I'll grab the blood plasma somebody else left here. I might be able to store that blood plasma if it was left for public specifically. But we'll see. If I'm not close enough, I don't get the CFR stockpile. Now, these have to be submitted to public. So what I'm actually going to do is I'll keep them for me, because I'll be taking them to the front. Do they need bullets? They've got 200 bullets. Looks like they're running low on rifles, though. Fucking hell. Okay. Let's go grab the last, I think, 3 crates that I'm cooking in 2 minutes. Alright. Let's go back to where we're at. Salvage field's empty. Salvage mines not empty. Wow. He's gonna give a dick sucking for a mere 20 BMATs. While I'm waiting, while I have 2 minutes, I'm gonna run down to those salvage factories there and grab some salvage. And just whatever I can carry. I recognize that it'll probably take me more than 2 minutes to do that, but it won't take me much more, and then I'll be cooking some BMATs for next time. And BMATs, and really any materials that you're refining, they will stay in that refinery in your private stockpile for 2 days after you start making them. So if you log off for the night and you've left 3,000 BMATs in the refinery, if you come back 48 hours later, or just shy of 48 hours later, you can get them back. And use them for stuff, which is great. Okay, that other guy's got one. So, I'll take the 600. It's better than 0. God damn, you paid $1,700 for a video card. Holy shit. Yeah, no wonder you want to play fucking Star Citizen. You've built a computer that can actually run a spaceship. Fucking hell. My god. Your video card costs more than my whole computer. Shit. With the upgrades. Alright, boys. We are moments away from driving to the front lines to engage in some fisticuffs with those dirty wardens.
What are you going to be up to with your payments?
I'm just going to leave the rest of this here. It says 2 days and 1 hour. It'll disappear. Or actually, it'll go to public.
Yeah, hop in.
It'll go to public, so... Alright, got my supplies. My garrison supplies. Got my additional medical supplies. Let me wheel around here. And I'll pull some stuff out of the... Oh shit! Oof. What the hell happened there? Something went doodle-doo. It's a bit weird. Everybody's still online? We can still see each other? Hasn't ended the stream or nothing? Okay, good. Don't know what that was about. Oh, they're building a little landing craft here. A little, drop ship. Okay. Can I check the logs? Yes. This is unfortunately not the log I was thinking. The reserve stockpile, actually. It's this one. Okay, here we go. Let's figure out how many crates I've produced and delivered. Or should I just... Maybe I should just worry about crates delivered to the front. We'll do that. We won't count all the ones that I've stockpiled here, but I've stockpiled quite a few. Okay. I've got 1 bandage, 2 plasma, 1 first aid kit. So I definitely want to take a trauma kit. I definitely want to take 3 more bandages. I definitely want to take all the soldier supplies, the pitch gun, and the 9mm. Then I can't bring any boomas. Let's put 1 back and take 1 booma. Okay. It's a bit of a mess of stuff. Almost killed that man. But it is a lot of medical supplies. It's some hand grenades. And it's some respawns. And we're going to take this to the front lines in whatever hex is north of us. I want to say it's Endless Shore, but I feel like that's wrong. Yeah, so many trucks everywhere, man. It's a madhouse. And you saw it earlier today where there was a line of people like 10 or 12 long just waiting outside the garage, waiting for their turn to build a truck. And I just went in and just started hammering. Just whoever's turn it was, I just helped them build their truck faster so we can get it through it, 3 times faster. I mean, realistically, if every single person went in there and started building the truck at the same time, it would take like 20 seconds for each car. And then, we'd be running through them. Okay, we're on the road. Beep, beep. On the road again. Froze, but that was it. Yeah, it wasn't just me. Yeah, I have Discord turned off, so... But it did sound like I got some kind of message or like something closed. I don't know what that was about. Oh, he's trying to come up the hill and I'm trying to go down it.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. Crossing the bridge. Oh, shit. Fuck, now I'm sideways. Here we go. It's a small bridge, man. Some of the bridges are a lot bigger. This was a small-ass one. Oh, God! Okay. I think I know the route I need to take from here. North, west, north across the bridge. And I want to go all the way to this location, which I have to access from Kelpie's main. Okay, so, yep, north, then west, then north, and then east, north. Okay. Sounded like a USB disconnecting? That could have been it. Maybe, I don't know. Headset still works. Microphone still works. Webcam still works. Something... It did sound like someone plugged and unplugged a USB cord. But... I've actually been noticing that a little bit lately. Just the whole computer will just kind of freeze up for a bit. Not sure what that is about. It's not long, so it's just, like, minorly annoying.